This is a pretty streamlined design that is like very Knizia-esque. Can you say that? Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm excited to show you Freigard by Reiner Knizia and published by one of my most favorite publishing companies, inPatience Games. So a huge thanks to Shady Toby for providing me with a review copy here. This is a push your luck game where like big mechanical machines, so to speak, invade the peaceful land of Freigard, and we have to assemble our defenders in order to defend Freigard from these machines. That's pretty much the premise of the game. This is mainly a push your luck game, and it's a very interesting one. So before we get started, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. It's a little bit stormy, so you might hear the wind howling, but I hope it's not too loud. All right, let's just break open this box. We don't need the rules, so let me put them aside. So for the setup, I will not do a montage today because the setup is like really easy and straightforward. Essentially, there are three things you have to set up. The first thing is these machines here that invaded the land. So what we do here is we look for the specific difficulty mode. I will play at dawn, which is the easiest mode, but it's still like quite hard, right? And these for these we need the defenders with the values 14, 18, and 22. So let me put them here like this. The others we don't need. We just return them to the box. Then we have cards. We have like two types of cards. We have like these specific artifact cards, I think they're called. No, totem cards. Totem cards. So we just put them all here to the side, just like this. There we go. Let me just do it a little bit like this here. Yeah, like that, it's fine. And then the rest of the cards we just shuffle. So, you know, they should already be a little bit shuffled, but let me just give them a few small riffle shuffles here. Just like that. So this game, Freigard, belongs to the mini games, so to speak, that inPatience Games has started publishing. This is not designed by Shady Toby himself, but by Reiner Knizia. I mean, everybody knows Reiner Knizia, right? So quite interesting, and this is a pretty streamlined design that is like very Knizia-esque. Can you say that? So yeah. So let's just then you just put the deck of cards here to the left. What you then do? Let me go a little bit more up here so we really have enough room for everything. Give me just a moment, and this already concludes the setup here. All right. So what do you see here? Well, you see three things. 3 to 4 things. So first of all, we see like the three attackers, the machines that we have to defeat. Then we have like the 4 totem cards here. These help us in specific ways. And then here we have 2 rows. We have like 1 row where we put our current hand, which is usually like 3 to 4 cards. And then up here we put like all the cards that we actually can use to defend. And it makes the most sense if I just start playing and explain the rest as we go. The only thing that I need to explain a little bit more in detail are these totem cards, but I will like do that after the first few rounds. All right, let's get started. In order to start a turn, you always draw the first top 3 cards of the deck. And now we can do one of 2 things. Either we can score our hand, or we can like keep drawing. We can score our hand if the 3 cards we have form a combination. And there are like different combinations. A combination is always like a hand of 3 cards with the same family, or 3 cards with a magical sphere here in the top right. We have none of those, right? So there are golems in here. Then we have dragons in the deck, and we have ents, right? So at the moment we have 2 golems, 1 dragon, and we only have 2 cards with a magical sphere. So we don't have a combination. So we need to keep drawing. So we draw a card, and then we have to discard one again. Now we have 3 golems here, which is really good. So I'm going to discard this card here to the left. Just outside of the frame here, but that's fine. Like this. And now we could now score our hand. But we don't have to. It's a push your luck game. We can like keep drawing and hope for like a better hand. So there are like combinations of like 3 golems, 3 dragons, or 3 ents. And then there are like a few variations there. So for the golems, if we have any 3 golems, we get 1 point. Altogether, just 1 point. If we have three different types, like we have now, right? We have like this one here, the round one here, and the one with the spikes. Then we get 2 points. If we have three identical ones, which is really hard to get, we get 3 points. And you see, like some of them, like this one here, have energy surges. If all of them have energy surge, then we double that, right? So we have three different ones. I will keep it at that. That's like 2 points. No double because we only have one energy surge. So 2 points. That means we take two of these cards. We put them just here. I always put them like this. That we see like we have two cards there. And the other one is discarded. All right. Now we draw back up to a hand of 3. Like this. Now we have everything, right? And now we do the same thing again. We can't score a combination. So we draw a card. Okay, that's another dragon. But I like these two ends here. This is like really strong. I will show you in a moment why. Let's discard the golem and then see what happens here. We have, oh, another golem. Ah, that's not good. Yeah, let's discard that one as well. Let's continue. See, now I'm pushing my luck too hard. These 3 golems would have been really good. There would have been another, oh, that would have been 4 points. Yeah, but okay, now we're going through all the golems. Now it doesn't matter anymore. All right, we have 3 dragons. So I think I will have to discard the ends. Oh, but these are really strong. But still, I will discard them. Okay, so now we have 3 dragons. Similar here, if we have any 3, we get 1 point. If we have 3 one-headed ones, which we have here, that's 2 points. And if we have 3 two-headed ones, we get 3 points. If they have the same color, it's double. It's a lot at first, but when you play the game, like when you've played the game once, then it's like pretty easy. Also, let me get the rulebook here. On the back of the rulebook, you see like all the combinations here. This is like you play A, it's really small, right? You can put it aside and just look at that. So I think I'm fine. These 3 one-headed dragons are just 2 points. So I will just put the 2 points there and put that one there. All right. So the only thing that's missing are the ends. For the ends, it doesn't matter like if you have just 0, 1, or 2. If you have just each end is just 1 point. That's why the 2 ends on one card was really good. And also if they are all of the same type, that means like either they have like the tree type, so to speak, then you double that, right? So that's like how the game mainly plays. A few more things and then we will continue the game. First of all, what is the goal of the game? The goal of the game is when we're through the deck, we need to have reached one of these 3 numbers. If we have managed that, then we can discard that attacker and shuffle the deck and continue and do like another round. So we play like 3 rounds. If we can't manage it, we lose. That's like what we want to do in the game. And then these totem cards. What they do is also quite interesting because they like really help you during the game. One thing you can do with all of them, you can see it in the top right, is improve your score at the end of a round. So let's say we end our round, we throw the deck, and we only have 13 points. Then we can discard one of them to have 14. We can also discard all 4 to have like plus 4 points. What you can also, what you can do is trigger a unique ability. So we have the vessel here. The vessel lets us take a card from our hand and put it face up, partially behind that totem card, like below that totem card. And that means we can just at any point put it into our hand again, right? We can save a card with that. But when we have done that, we need to discard the card, right? Then it's gone, like remove it from the game. Then here we have the shield. The shield lets us like guard 1 time against a loss, right? So we have like another try to get like these numbers here. Then we have the eye here. There we name 1 defender family, so golem, dragon, or ent, and 1 feature. The feature could be 1-headed, 2-headed, energy surge, whatever, right? And then we just keep turning over cards from the deck to find that, and then we shuffle all the other cards back in. And then we have the hourglass. With the hourglass, lets us retrieve a card from the discard pile. That's it, right? And with that, let's continue playing. Oh, wow, that is amazing. I mean, it's almost amazing. It's like if this were a 1-headed dragon, right? So now we have a 2-headed and 2 1-headed dragons. That means there's just 1 point, but it's doubled because they're all blue. And I think I will keep it like this. Just that's just 2 points. That's good. So here now I put them together as 5, and then we have 6. That's like how I do it, so I can easily see. Oh, it's good that I didn't keep drawing. Okay, I definitely have to keep drawing. Oh, another golem, please. Ooh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is amazing. Look at that. We have 3 different golems, which is 2 points, and they all have energy surge. That is double. That's 4 points. So now we take these 3 cards, but we have 4 points, not 3, right? So what we do here is we just take the top card from the discard pile as well. If we ever had no cards in the discard pile, we would take cards from the top of the deck. So that's another 5 points. So we have 10 already, and we're just getting started with the deck. We don't have to do them in the order, right? We can also do the 22 first. I always try to get these first, right? So we have a bit more leeway later on. So we have already had a lot of golems. So what do we do now? I don't know if I will keep the golems actually, because we already had a lot. So let me discard the golem and see what comes here. There's another end card. They're 0 points at the moment, but we have high energy surges here. So let me discard that one. Let me discard that one. Okay.
Right now we just want some very soft, quiet little trees.
This is actually really good here. So the thing is, either one of these families, right? Or the 3 magical spheres. So if I now discard the end here, then we don't have any family, right? 3 of one family, like either dragons, golems, or ents, but we have 3 with a magical sphere. And we can also score that. How we score that is that we take the lowest number, which is a 5 here, and that is the point that we get. And that is a lot. 5 points is really a lot. So that's what I will do. 1, 2. By the way, one more thing. Let's say this were also an int, right? That would mean we could score the magical spheres and the family, right? But I'm just going to score the 5 of for the magical sphere now. That's 3, 4, 5. Look at this. We already have 15. That means we already made that, and we're just halfway through the deck. So we might be able to get to the 22 quite easily. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is lucky. That is really lucky. I shuffled the deck really well. I'm just lucky at the moment. Okay, this will be just 1 point, but doubled because all of them are red. And I'm going to do that, yeah? I'm just going to take the 2 points. That's fine. So now we're at 17. Okay, let's see. 18 we will easily get. Let's see if we can maybe also get 22. All right. Okay, this doesn't help. We've had a lot of dragons already. Maybe we can get another of these round golems. I could also get a round golem from here, right? Here, this one, for example. This would be 3 points. We could do that, but we're doing so well at the moment that I don't think we need it. Actually, we do have a lot of ents still in here. So let's remove this one to get another ent. Okay, we have one more. But these give 0 points because there are no ents on here, right? Ooh, the magical sphere is really high. Do we get another one? I don't think so. Because statistically speaking, we have still a lot of ents in here, I think. So I will remove that one. We could also save it. I will remove that one. Okay, there's another ent. So what happens now is I will discard this one here. Because now we have all of the same type, but still, we still need a regular, ents, right? These are still 0 points. Yeah, let's leave that. We should have more. There are all the ents here, but there are none on there. Okay. There is one. Okay, let's remove one of those. Maybe we can get another card with a sphere. That would be nice. Oh no, that's the route card. So, last bit of rule. If you ever discover the route card, then you just take all your current hand and just discard it. And go up to 3 again. That would have been the end that we needed. But okay, that's the way it is. All right, what do we do now? Well, first of all, we need to draw a card. And then, yeah, I would have to go with the ends again. I have no other choice. Yeah, let me remove this one here and draw another card. Okay, so we have 3 ends now. I could score these 2 for 2 points. Then we would be at 19. That would be okay, but I could push my luck a little bit more, to be honest. Yeah, I will push it more. That was a good choice. That was a good choice. So look now we would have 2 points for the 2 ends plus the lowest value of the magical sphere. So we would have 3 points. It would be at 20 points. We still need 2 points. Well, there's only 3 cards left. I don't think we can actually. Well, statistically speaking, I mean, it's very unlikely that we will get more points here, right? That's very unlikely. So instead, what I will do is I will draw one more card. Okay. Okay, so now let's see. Now we would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. That's enough. That's enough. So I will score it now. That's 3 points for the 3 ends and 2 points for the lowest magical sphere. That's 5 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. See? And with that, we have 22 points. All right. And now we could finish the game. We only have like 2 cards left. Okay, well, that's not going to be enough. But now at the end of the round, we're through the entire deck. Now we just check how many points we have. We have 22. So we can remove this guy over here. So we have defeated the first of the crawling castles, as they are called. All right. And now we just shuffle all of our cards back into the, shuffle all cards together again. I mean, I did like several shuffles before and still was very lucky. And by the way, you saw like that we were really lucky at the beginning of the game, of the round, and still barely got the 22, right? This is a pretty tough game, actually. And of course, it's very luck-driven. It's a push your luck game. But I think it's like one of the best solo push your luck experiences that I know so far. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. And the theme is pretty cool as well. Is the theme pasted on? Yeah, kind of. But it's still pretty good. Okay, so let's draw the first 3 cards. You know, I always like play around with the deck. Like often, like when I play myself, I just have it in one hand and then I just turn over cards. But maybe in the video it's not as great, so I need to keep myself from doing that. All right, 3 different cards. That is pretty bad. Let's see what we draw. Another dragon. Yeah. But these 2 dragons aren't too great. You know, I will discard that one again, see what we draw. Okay, that's better. Let me discard the end here, like this. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay, I will remove that one as well. So now, I could score that for 3 points. But I can also see if I get maybe another blue dragon. Ooh, yeah, okay. What do I do? No, I think, you know what? I will remove that one. Actually, this one is actually not bad to have. I could save that, but it's not the best one. I think I will score this. I know it's not one family, but it's like 3 magical spheres, right? So that's 3 points. That's easy 3 points. I should have not drawn that end, but okay, that's the way it is. We have, okay, that's your route card. Oh, that's bad because this one would have been so good to have. But okay, we need to remove that, but now we can play freely, no more route cards. This one I will discard. Oh, by the way, I should have drawn up to 4 first and then discard it. Let me discard this one here. So we have a few ends now. That's 2 points at the moment. That is fine, but I think we can do better. Oh no. Ooh, this one would be a great one to have. You know what? I think I will save that one. Because we have another one of those in the discard pile. And if I draw another one of those, then we get so many points. Okay, let's keep drawing. Oh yeah, nice. That's good. Let me remove that one. So now we have 3 points. That's not bad. But we could push our luck a little bit more. Let's continue. No? Come, one more end. Ah, it's getting rough. No, I'm not going to continue. I'm just going to stop now. Okay, I'm going to score these. I mean, oh no, it's 3 ends. That's good. I mean, that's 3 points. That's fine. So that's another 5 points here. So we had 6. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So we have 3 dragons already. That would be now 1 point. But I bet we can get another red dragon or maybe a one-headed one. Actually, this is the one that we would need. Actually, not quite. Do I draw another card? We still have loads of cards here, right? So I could draw another one. But I actually don't really want to do that because, like, this one here should be in there 3 times, right? One is in the discard pile, one is there. So, no, I will discard that one. This is not bad. See? This is not too bad here. So now we'll discard this one. So now we have 3 red dragons, but they're all different ones, so it's just 1 point. but times 2, that will be 2 points. I mean, that's okay. We can do that. We can do that. All right. Then let's draw the next 2 cards. Okay, okay. Some ends. I like the ends a lot. They give a lot of points. So we have 8 points. We need 18. Or at least we need 14. So we haven't had a whole lot of golems yet, but quite a few dragons. So let's do it like this. Another end. Yeah, let's go with the ends. That was the wrong choice, I think. Yeah, come on, one more end. Ooh, I could score this for 1 point, but 1 point is really, really bad. Okay, that's better. That's 2 points now. Do we take these 2 points? I think we do. I think we do. So, we're now at 10 points. We need 4 at least, or at best 8. Okay. Oh, that's the one that we want to have. That's the one we want to have. So now, what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to show you several things. So now we will take this one here, right? This one is now discarded because we have used it. Then we need to discard 1 card. Doesn't really matter which one we discard. Then I will use this one here, the hourglass. That one will let us look through the deck and find one that we want. And we want this one here. Right? I will discard this one. And now I will score my hand. And you see, we have three of the same golem. And 3 same ones, like 3 identical ones, give 3 points. And if they all have the surge, it's doubled. So that's 6 points. Look at this. So we're just scoring easy 6 points here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at this. So now we have 16 points. We need 2 more points in order to defeat that one. Okay, yeah, we can do it with ends, I think. Let's see. Ooh, that's even better. 3 2-headed dragons would be 3 points. Let's try to find another one, maybe. There we go. That's it. 3 2-headed dragons, which is 3 points. So I will definitely take these 3 points. Like that. And now we will continue the game. But we already have 19 points. That's the maximum we need. So I will just like stop the round now because we have already defeated that castle. So let's remove that one. Nice. And now we go into the last round. So we still have like a little bit of protection here. We also have like 1 golem that we can take from the future, so to speak, right? So not too bad. So let's just put this all maybe here, like a bit more centrally, like that. So the 14, yeah, that's the lowest number. We should easily be able to get that. We still have like 2 abilities, not the strongest ones, right? But we only need to reach 12. If we don't use these abilities, we can use them at the end to get +2, right? So, yeah. Should be pretty easy. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's continue. 1, 2, 3. That is another 3 dragons. That's 1 point for different dragons, times 2 because they're all red. So that is definitely something we could be able to do, right? So let's just score 2 points here. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, there would have been another dragon. Okay. Dragons are golems. Let's go for the golems there because they have the surge there. So let's remove this one here. Oh yeah, that's great. That is 3 different golems, all with surge. That means that's 4 points. Yeah, I'm definitely going to score those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are at 6 points here. Nice. So 1, 2, 3. So we had a lot of 2-headed dragons. Let's see what else we get here. Another golem. Okay, that's good. Let's remove this dragon here. I could go for ends. Let's remove the dragon, because we've had quite a few dragons already. That's another golem. These are different ones, and they all have surge. Wow, I'm really lucky at the moment. I mean, I don't know when I have been that lucky in another board game recently. That is pretty crazy. So that is like 3 different golems. That's 2 points, times 2 because they all have surge. That's 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are already at 10 points. We only need 2 more points and then we win. Yeah, I think we go for ends here. We definitely go for ends. So we have 3 ends here already. That is 3 points. I would definitely score those, right? Let me make a little bit more room here. 1, 2, 3. So we already have 13 points. So it doesn't really matter what we do now. We could use these to score even better, right? But let's see that we like do one more score here maybe. Ah, there we go. That's already it. We have 3 ends here, right? Which is another 3 points. So we easily win the game. We can like already stop now. So that is how you play Freigard and play it quite successfully, I would say. All right. So this may seem very, very simple, very easy because I've quite easily won the game now. But that is, first of all, I was quite lucky, but also I've played the game quite a few times in preparation for this video here. And this is why like I kind of like have an idea of how you can play to kind of like when you score your points, when do you rather go for like a bit more push your luck. This of course gets like a lot harder when you play with like other castles, right? They go all the way up to 30 or something. No, it's 26. 28. That one. That one is even 28, right? And 28 is like really hard to get. So yeah. I just wanted to show you like the easiest mode so you can kind of get an idea for the game plays, but it's like a lot harder with like the other castles here. So yeah, I will not give you a scripted review today, but just want to say a few words. So I like the production quality again. The cards feel really good. I really like the art style here. This is made by Olivier Derouetot. I hope that's kind of pronounced correctly. So yeah, very nice theme, very nice art style. I really like that. Also like the box size is great again. And I like the gameplay. Yes, it's very simple. You just turn over cards and you like think like, okay, do I go further or don't I? But that is like what the push your luck games are, right? Push your luck games are very simple. But this one is quite cool because you have like loads of combinations you can go for. If you can't get the family, the right one, well, then you just go for these spheres, right? If you're counting cards, I think this is like much easier the game. I usually try to like think in terms of, okay, a lot of dragons have already come out. Okay, maybe I'll go for something else instead. But that's like the only like huge tactical thing that I do. Everything else is pretty much just luck and like a general feeling of how I want to continue, right? And that is exactly what a good push luck game does. And this is a very good one. This one works really well solo. It's a pure solo game, right? And it works very, very well for that. The only thing that is kind of a shame is that this is like all the games that you get. Of course, you can make it harder, you can make it easier, but it doesn't have like different like modules or something that other games have, like all the Omniverse games, for example. But if you're looking for like a simple solo push your luck game that doesn't take a lot of table space, is very easy and quick to play in a small portable box, then I can highly recommend Freigard. I think this is a very, very good one. I really enjoy playing it, and this is definitely one that I will like play beyond like the review. That will keep my collection because this is a very, very nice one. I mean, this has like the same size like as like all like these min in-p games, these mini inPatience games, but this one you could have even have made these smaller, right? Make them like regular card size, and then put it like in a small tuck box, right? That would have been everything. That would have been very cool as well. But still, the box size is fine, and I really like the game. I really enjoy it. I didn't even need these two here anymore, so I would definitely like continue playing that, and I will also play it at higher difficulty now because I think like the Dawn, I think it was called Dawn, right? The lowest difficulty is like for getting to know the game, to know how it works, but at the end you definitely need something a bit more involved. All right, well, that concludes my playthrough of Freigard by Reiner Knizia, published by inPatience Games and illustrated by Olivier Derouetot. Huge thanks again to Shady Torby for providing me with a review copy. I will also bring you Mayor of Chicago very soon, the other new game by inPatience Games. All right, thank you so much for watching. For staying to the very end. I really appreciate it. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. The big thanks go to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video or my Discord server. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and shift.